So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you couldn't understand me. What I wanted to explain is I am very glad to be here, and I thank you for the great invitation to this interesting conference. It is a privilege for me to address a short speech this morning to such a distinguished audience. When I visited Montenegro the last time, 7 years ago, in 2004, the situation was a totally different one. The country was not independent. A closer cooperation with the EU and NATO was not in sight at that time, not to mention the perspective of becoming a member. Winston Churchill once said, "There is nothing wrong with change if it is in the right direction." It is beyond all controversy that the changes in your country led into the right direction. Today, Montenegro is one of Europe's newest states, and I am deeply impressed by its developments since its independence on the 3rd of June 2006. All that means that Montenegro is a strong candidate to become the 29th member of NATO. For me personally, it is no question at all that Montenegro belongs to our Euro-Atlantic family. With Montenegro becoming a member of NATO, all European states located at the Mediterranean Sea would be part of the Atlantic Alliance. NATO membership for Montenegro would be a clear sign towards reconciliation in the region and an important benefit for stability and security. NATO's enlargement has contributed substantially to the security of the allies. The prospect of further enlargement and the spirit of cooperative security have advanced stability in Europe more broadly, which we all can witness impressively here in this region. In my opinion, a Europe whole and free and sharing common values would be best served by the integration of all European countries that desire to join the Euro-Atlantic structures and meet the requirements. The door to NATO membership has to remain open, and I say this door is open to all European democracies which share the values of our alliance, which are willing and able to assume the responsibilities and obligations of membership, and whose inclusion can contribute to common stability and security. Today, we have to face a serious number of challenges and dangers that do not stop at the border of a country, dangers that have swept across the world. International terrorism, the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, piracy, failed states with a complete absence of state structures, along with migration flows triggered by war and violence, water shortages, interruption of energy supplies, and cyber war. NATO had to find new answers to these challenges, as it wanted to continue to fulfill its fundamental purpose to safeguard the security to its members. Ladies and gentlemen, it is needless to say that you, Savo, and your friends have chosen the most important topics for the future of the Alliance for this conference. But please allow me to put a further topic on the agenda: communication and public debate about NATO. As President of Atlantic Treaty Association at NATO Parliamentary Assembly, it is my firm belief that this topic is both crucial for the future of NATO and for integrating Montenegro and other countries of the Western Balkans into NATO. And let me speak now as member of a German parliament. We have a parliamentary army. And whenever we send soldiers outside in missions, we need the support of parliament. And the parliament needs the support of people. If we lose the support of people, their hearts and minds for the necessity of missions, we all have lost. And so we have to do more to communicate what NATO is and what it does. To achieve this, the support of people, that there are some people, maybe many people, who cannot forget NATO's operation in Kosovo, 1999, which has also caused the deaths of innocent people, including children. But that is a past. Nowadays, when I speak to my constituents at home in Heidelberg, and I ask them what is NATO, I'm always surprised. The answer is NATO, that is war, that is Afghanistan, that is United States. That is the answer. Too many, NATO is simply a tool of the United States to wage war in Afghanistan. That is wrong, but it is also dangerous. In politics, perceptions can matter as much as reality. And we have to shift these perceptions so that our citizens understand the full range of what NATO is and what it does. Especially for new member states or aspirant countries, the support of public is essential, very essential. Only if we convince young people of the value of NATO, then the future of the alliance is secure. I believe that it is of utmost importance to speak in schools and universities and to engage with the younger generation on a personal level. We must be visible and must not avoid discussions involving difficult issues. And so, Savo, I am very thankful that you organize such a very important conference to reach people, their minds and hearts, and to speak about all these issues I mentioned. We have to go to schools, to universities, to conferences like this, to speak to older and to younger people, and explain NATO's role for peace and stability in the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, concluding, the vision of a world in peace, freedom and security. This is a vision of Atlantic Treaty Association. This is a vision of NATO. This is a vision of all of us. But in our world today, security and stability are not a natural state of affairs. We need to work hard to achieve and to maintain them. We have learned time and again that we are stronger together and weaker apart. With all of us working together and with your help and support, I am confident that we will witness a successful future of NATO, with Montenegro being a member and strong partners at your side, among them my country, Germany.